I had a thought, and this thought is not complete, so apologies in advance for my meandering. But I think I've got a philosophy. I'm calling it the Philosophy of Thingamajigs. So, who uses philosophy? People do, right? They're pretty much the only ones, as far as we know, who use philosophy. Why do we use philosophy? Because, I don't know, because we want things, right? We're born into a world. We're born into a world that doesn't care about us. That's just the world. If we all died off, the world would keep on going. But we're people, and we're born into this world. And we have to live in this world. And we would like the world to be the way we want it to be, right? Isn't that what everybody wants? To obtain happiness, right? That's the root of philosophy, if you believe in the Socratic method, that we are born into this world and we want things from this world. And the world is not just going to give it to us. Because if there was, at any time, there was a God who was just going to give us everything we wanted, those times are long gone. That's Christianity, right? Most religions. So, switch hands. Okay, I can hold the camera further out with this hand. So, we have people who are born in this world, and they want things in order to be happy. They want things from the world. Well, there's only... And these things, I call them thingamajigs, because they're not exactly objects. They could be ideas. They could be ways of social interaction. Society, if you will. Modes of operation, whatever you want to call it. They want the world to be a certain way. And these ways are thingamajigs. As well as, I might want a car. A car is a thingamajig too. Or I might want universal basic income. That's a thingamajig. So we want these thingamajigs. How do we get them? Well, there's 3 ways that we can get them. 1, they could be gifted to us. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know, we could say a divine creator could come down and gift it to us, or maybe we have a really rich daddy. Maybe we're like Donald Trump, and, on our 18th birthday, our daddy gave us $500,000 or whatever it was, $100 million, I don't know, whatever it was. Or Elon Musk, whose daddy had a emerald mine and gave us the money to start up our PayPal. That's the first way you can get your thingamajig. It can be gifted to you. Now, if you don't have a rich daddy, then you have option 2. Option 2 to get your thingamajiggy is you can have it. You can have it by earning it. You can use your own labor, your own physical influence on the world in order to get what you want. But if you don't have the means to get what you want, or if you're disabled and can't work, or you require things that you don't have, like I don't like going to the grocery store. I hate it, can't stand it. So I have a farm, but somebody else out there might not have a farm. They might not have the opportunity to buy land. They don't have the means. So, what's the third option? Is you can take it by force. You can violate the rights and the wills and the needs and the wants of others. I could go out and I could have slaves who go to the store for me. There's lots of things you could do. I don't like the government. I'm going to go and take it over, So these are the three ways that we get these thingamajigs. And it really happens in that order. The first thing you're going to try to do is see if someone will give it to you without doing the work. Of course you will. Of course you will. Why wouldn't you? And it's obviously the best choice, let's look at the suffragette movement. We had women who wanted the vote. They didn't have a vote. They didn't have the means. They didn't have a vote to begin with. They didn't have the means in order to achieve what they wanted. So they had two choices. Either it had to be gifted to them, or they had to take it by force. Now, the men at the time decided to give it to them. It was gifted to them. But if it wasn't, then their only options left would have been to either take it by force or go without. And that's really, when you think about it, it all stems down to those three things. Any kind of philosophy you want to go on, you can talk big about this, that, the other thing. You could go into Nietzsche and Kant and all this other stuff. But it really boils down to those three things. People are born into a world, and people want things. And there's only three ways to get those things. Either it's a gift, or they earn it through their own labor, or they take it by force. So, where am I going with this? This is what I'm trying to figure out. This is the part that I'm stuck at. Maybe you can help. You could add something in the comments. Why is this useful? Why is this useful to know this information? These premises of thingamajigism. How do we use this in order to better our lives? How do we use it to get the things we want? I don't know. Let's have a discussion. Add your comments below.